AYJNISD National Institute of Speech and Hearing Disabilities is an ISO-certified autonomous organization working under the Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India, New Delhi. It was established on 9th August 1983 and is named after late Shri AYJNISD, the ex-governor of Maharashtra. The institute is committed to work towards improving the quality of life of individuals with speech and hearing disabilities across the country by developing, demonstrating, and disseminating the best practices for effective prevention, identification, intervention, and mainstreaming through collaborative approach. We have regional centers at Kolkata, Noida, Secunderabad, Jalna, and composite regional centers for skill development and empowerment of persons with disabilities at Bhopal, Ahmedabad, and Nagpur. These centers have been established to meet the local and regional needs of people. The major objectives of the institute are clinical activities, outreach and extension activities, human resource development, and research and development. All these objectives are achieved through the support of Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Rehabilitation Council of India, universities, state governments and non-government organizations as well as well-wishers. Clinical activities. The highly trained professionals at the institute, its regional centers and CRCs strive to provide a range of comprehensive clinical and rehabilitative services to speech and hearing impaired persons of all ages. These services include diagnostic, therapeutic, educational, and socio-economic habilitation services and are provided by an interdisciplinary team of audiologists, speech-language pathologists, special educators, psychologists, social workers, ENT specialists, pediatricians, and neurologists who work towards maintaining high standard of care to all beneficiaries alike. To name a few, medical consultation and guidance, evaluation and diagnosis of hearing, speech, and language impairment, selection and fitting of hearing aids and ear molds, speech and language therapy, early intervention services, parent guidance and counseling, educational evaluation and guidance to parents, psychological evaluation and counseling, psychotherapy, behavior therapy and play therapy, vocational counseling, issue of driving license and railway concession letters. All our clinical departments are well equipped with state-of-the-art equipment, test material, therapy tools, and infrastructure to provide advanced clinical services to families of newborns, infants, children, adults, and elderly individuals with various speech, language, and hearing problems. Our experienced audiologists prescribe and fit the clients with the most appropriate hearing aids based on their degree and type of hearing loss. The institute has a facility for making custom ear molds. The seal that the ear mold creates in the ear helps to ensure that no sound escapes from the ear. We too have the facility for programming the hearing aids so as to enable them to hear better. Unique Identity for Persons with Disabilities, that is UDID project, is being implemented in the country with a view of creating a national database for PWDs and to issue a unique disability identity card to each person with disabilities. Ours is a recognized center in Maharashtra to issue both hearing and speech disability certificates and UDID cards. Early intervention is the new mantra of successful rehabilitation. Children with hearing impairment between 0 to 6 years forms a part of our early intervention program and is designed to make use of the critical period of language development of children with hearing loss. This program of the Institute facilitates inclusion in mainstream schools as the children are school-readied. The preschool teachers develop individualized curricular program focusing on natural language development and emergent literacy skills. AYJNISHD has also established a cross-disability early identification intervention center and preparatory school recently. The multidisciplinary team available with Institute offers diagnostic, intervention and therapeutic services to children of various disabilities in the age range of 0 to 6 years under one roof. Delivery of rehabilitation services to the hearing impaired population in India requires a systematic, equitable and accessible approach. A large number of speech and hearing impaired living in rural, far-flung and remote areas of the country do not have access to services, often due to the paucity of personnel and technology. To meet these challenges, and with the aim of making available the services in terms of awareness, identification, diagnosis, fitment, counseling and intervention programs, a team of professionals armed with technical knowledge, diagnostic equipment and aids and appliances to be distributed under government schemes provide services by reaching out and camping in rural and far-flung areas, right from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and other far places as well. In addition, they also provide professional guidance to the interested local NGOs of the rural areas in terms of short-term training, creation of awareness, setting up service centers, preschools, vocational technical centers, community-based rehabilitation programs, etc. More than 100 camps are conducted every year. Nodal Agency for Implementation of Government Schemes. AYJNISHD is taking a lead in reaching the various schemes of Government of India to a large number of beneficiaries by being the implementing and monitoring agency. The Institute provides disability certification and UDID cards to persons with speech and hearing disabilities in accordance with the RPWD Act 2016. On an average, over 100 beneficiaries avail these services each month across the headquarters and regional centers. The flagship scheme of the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India, is the scheme of assistance to disabled persons for purchasing/fitting of aids and appliances, well known as the ADIB scheme. The ADIB scheme is in operation since 1981 with the main objective to assist the needy disabled persons in procuring durable, sophisticated and scientifically manufactured modern standard aids and appliances that can promote their physical, social and psychological rehabilitation by reducing the effects of disabilities and enhance their economic potential. AYJNISHD at its headquarters, regional centers, CRCs and outreach camps provides hearing aids and assistive listening devices to persons with hearing disability free of cost or at concession rates. More than 10,000 hearing aids are distributed by the Institute under this scheme. The government introduced provision of cochlear implantation to eligible children under the ADIB scheme in 2014. AYJNISHD Mumbai is the implementing and monitoring agency for ensuring that this scheme is accessible to all eligible beneficiaries from unreached corners of the country. Under the scheme, a maximum sum of 6 lakhs is provided per child inclusive of the surgery, device and post-implant services for a duration of 3 years. Till date, over 3,500 children have benefited from this scheme, out of which the few children had the honor to meet our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. The ADIP CI scheme was also shortlisted for the PM Excellence Award for the year 2020. The institute is also involved in implementation of the Scheme for Implementation of the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016 or SIPDA. Activities relating to the provision of barrier-free access and skill development program for persons with disabilities are conducted in collaboration with various agencies. Our institute joined hands with the Ministry for the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan program. Human Resource Development. This is focused on long-term academic training of personnel required to work towards meeting the various needs of persons with speech and hearing disabilities, be it audiologists and speech and language pathologists, special educators, speech and hearing assistants, hearing aid repair technicians, or ear mold technicians. For this purpose, the institute conducts several long-term programs at diploma, graduate, undergraduate, and doctoral level across its headquarters, regional centers, and CRCs. Each year, around 600 aspiring young professionals enter the institute gates to equip themselves with professional expertise in the field. We have students from most of the states, including Northeast. Of course, each professional in the field needs to stay abreast of new developments in the profession, and to facilitate continuing education of professionals, the institute conducts several short-term training programs like workshops, RCI recognized continuing rehabilitation education programs, refresher courses, orientation programs, training programs for master trainers, etc. These shorter programs vary in duration between 1 to 5 days and are conducted at the headquarters or other places across the country, both online and offline. Training workshops are also regularly conducted for the other target groups such as parents, allied medical and habilitation professionals like doctors, nurses, and other personnel such as Anganwadi workers, social workers, vocational counselors, corporates, government officials, etc., to increase awareness about various aspects of speech and hearing disabilities. Research and development. Another important objective of AYJNISHD is conducting research in the areas of identification, intervention, educational approaches, remedial teaching methods, jobs for hearing impaired, and technology development. In-house research projects have been designed and conducted to increase and improve the quality of rehabilitation services, evolve service modules, and develop diagnostic tools that can be used or replicated by other organizations. Some of the landmark researches have won prestigious awards. Research is also conducted by postgraduate and doctoral level students of the institute on various topics. Much of this research is also published in prestigious national and international journals. The institute also publishes 2 journals, AYJNISHD Journal of Communication Disorders and AYJNISHD Journal of Cochlear Implant. Information and documentation. Documenting and disseminating the latest information and developments in the science of hearing, speech, and related technology is done by the Institute. These services effectively link AYJNISHD and its beneficiaries directly and indirectly by acquiring, assimilating, and disseminating information to individuals and organizations working in the area of speech and hearing impairment. A well-equipped computer center facilitates computerization process by initiating development of software needed for activities of the institute, identifying and recommending suitable ready-made software packages, recommending suitable hardware, coordinating internet services and hardware maintenance services, providing training to staff as and when needed, and providing help and support in data processing work. The website of the institute is www.ayjnishd.nic.in is also maintained by the center. The institute boasts of a centrally air-conditioned library that can accommodate 60 students. It has over 17,000 reading material, including books, journals, e-journals, and open access journals. The institute has Disability Information Line, also known as DIL. DIL is an IVRS-based telephonic information line to provide information on major disabilities. Disability-related information on causes, prevention, diagnosis, intervention, aids and appliances, education, employment, service providers, government schemes and concessions is available in DIL and is accessible round the clock through IVRS. DIL access numbers for each state is also available on the website. AYJNISHD also offers 24/7 counseling support telephonically to address the mental health issues of individuals through Kiran Mental Health Rehabilitation Helpline. The toll-free number is also available on our website. Material development. AYJNISHD has also contributed significantly towards development of material and resources required for education like teaching aids, audiovisuals, for public awareness and community education like posters, videos, advertisements, and material required for therapy and counseling. Awards. For its exemplary services over the last 38 years, the Institute and its staff have won several awards and accolades. A few notable among these are National Award for the Welfare of Handicapped in 1996 as one of the best employers of the disabled, National Technology Award 2002, Manthan Award to South Asia 2009, National Award for the Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities 2010 for Accessible Website, National Award for Universal Design 2011, Special Mention Award at the International Film Festival 2011. Initiatives in the Northeast region. The northeastern states of the country have been unreached due to several reasons such as topography, climate, earthquake-prone zones, and tribal population. Over the last few years, the Institute has made targeted efforts and initiated a number of developmental activities in the Northeast region towards the rehabilitation of persons with disabilities. AYJNISHD is committed towards improving the quality of life of individuals with speech and hearing disabilities across all northeastern states by developing, demonstrating, and disseminating best practices for effective prevention, identification, intervention, and mainstreaming through collaborative activities with various local agencies. The Institute has come up with several tailor-made strategies suiting the needs and requirements of the Northeast region. Some of these include enrolling more students from Northeast in the long-term training programs, collaborating with local agencies for short-term training programs, providing support for starting identification and habilitation programs, providing resources such as books, material, digital support to existing centers and schools, conducting awareness, identification, and fitment camps, initiating and supporting skill development programs, creating awareness about government schemes among the local population. AYJNISHD has made inroads in all 8 states of the Northeast region reaching even the most unreached places such as Mon district in Nagaland and tribes such as Konyak tribe in Nagaland. We have established successful collaboration with the Office of the Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities and Directorate of Social Welfare in each state. AYJNISHD strongly believes that with its strong vision, committed team, good networking, collaboration, and local support, and effective planning, implementation, and monitoring, we can change the quality of life of persons with speech and hearing disabilities in this region. Looking forward for your support and collaboration.
I am very delighted to be a student of AYJ. I want our Northeast friends to experience the lecturer and build up a good future.